Hello lovely students and welcome back to English with Lucy. I just can't believe it's already time for another grammar lesson. Are you still watching me? Are you not bored of me yet? Did you notice that I just, used already, just, still and yet in those sentences? Those words are the topic of today's lesson because they are words that learners of English usually struggle with. But once you learn them, they're easy to use. We have a complete lesson today. It also comes with a free PDF with a quiz that you can use to test your understanding. If you'd like to download the free PDF, just click on the link in the description box. You enter your name and your email address, you sign up to my mailing list, and the PDF will arrive instantaneously in your inbox. Every week after that, you will automatically receive all of my free lesson PDFs and quizzes, along with all of my news, course offers and updates. It's a free service. You can unsubscribe at any time. All right, let's get started with the lesson. So you're likely familiar with adverbs. These are words that add extra details to verbs. They describe verbs. Words like slowly, quietly, quickly. An example, I slowly walked through the park. Or the little girl sat quietly in her room. Now the four adverbs that I'm going to discuss with you today are a little different. They are adverbs of time, meaning they generally describe when something happens. There are a few exceptions, and don't worry, we will go through those as well. To understand them visually, take a look at this timeline. We can see the past, now, and the future. Already and just are used to talk about actions in the past that are finished. They're not ongoing, they're finished, completed, done. Yet is used to talk about things that are planned to happen in the future, and still is the tricky one. It can have different meanings depending on the usage. These adverbs of time are mostly used with the present perfect. Have done, I have done. This is because they're used to describe actions that are related to the present in terms of their timing. I'm going to give you a couple of examples to demonstrate the timing now. With just, we have I've just finished my homework. I've just finished my homework. I finished my homework a short while ago. With already, I've already watched that movie. I've already watched that movie. I watched that movie sometime in the past. So just is a short while ago and already sometime in the past. It could be a few days ago, it could be a few months ago, we don't know. But what we do know is that it happened longer ago than just. I've just watched that movie. I very recently watched it. I've already watched that movie a bit further back in time. Let's take a look at yet. I haven't been to the supermarket yet. I haven't been to the supermarket yet. This means that it's planned but not done. You've planned something, but you haven't done it yet. See, perfect place to use that word. And still. I still haven't called my teacher. I still haven't called my teacher. In this context, it also means that it's planned, but not done. This meaning is very similar to the third example, the previous example. The difference is that this implies, the still here implies that this action should have already been completed, but you still haven't done it yet. The still here focuses a little bit more on that you should have already performed that action, but you still haven't. Maybe you've been procrastinating. Maybe you downloaded Candy Crush. I did that once. I know that's a very old game. It was ridiculous. Anyway, moving on. So we've got the basic outline. Let's dive a little deeper and look at them as individuals. Already. Already has three basic usages. First usage, it's used to describe something that happened in the near past, as we discussed before. You don't need to wash up. I've already done it. I very recently washed up. The action likely happened several minutes ago. Second usage, we use it to describe an action that happened longer ago. I don't want to travel to Spain. I've already been there. That is the biggest lie I've ever said. I always want to travel to Spain. In this sentence, the meaning of already could be months or years in the past. It's much further in the past than the first example. The third use of already, and this is an important one, is to express the idea that something happened quicker than expected. The test started 10 minutes ago, but she's already finished it. That is way quicker than I expected. Maybe the test was meant to be 30 or 60 minutes long, but the student finished it in 10 minutes. This action took place sooner than expected. I can't believe you finished it already. Let's have a quick test to check your understanding. I'm going to show you 2 sentences, and I want you to think about the meaning of already in that sentence. Whether it's the first usage, the near past, the second usage, longer ago, or the third usage, quicker than expected. First one, I don't want to see that concert. I've already seen them live. I don't want to see that concert. I've already seen them live. 1, 2, or 3. Near past, longer ago, or quicker than expected. If you chose number 2, then you are correct. Number 2, it's 11 a.m. and he's already eating his lunch. It's 11 a.m. and he's already eating his lunch. I can relate hard with this sentence. I can really relate with this sentence. Whenever I have a packed lunch, I just can't stop thinking about it until I'm finally eating it. Which usage? 1, 2, or 3? If you chose 3, then you are incorrect. Joking, you're correct. Did that make you jump? Yeah, he's eating his lunch sooner than expected, but he knows his body clock, so he can do what he wants. Let's move on to the next word, just. Just has a very similar meaning to already, as we have already discussed a short while ago, but it expresses that something happened much more recently. I've just finished dinner, now it's time for dessert. I finished dinner moments ago and now I'm ready for dessert. However, just can talk about something that happened a little longer ago. It can be used to describe something that happened recently. For example, William has just come back from America. William could have come back several days ago rather than moments ago, but this is still considered recent. I've also got 3 more usages of the word just. They all have a similar general meaning in that they express a strong feeling towards something. An example, that's just what I wanted to say. That's exactly or precisely what I wanted to say. So just here is used to express a precise or exact meaning. That's just what he thought. That's exactly precisely what he thought. Another example, she is just an amazing singer. She is just an amazing singer. It's like saying simply. She is simply an amazing singer. So just here is used to show a strong feeling about something. I strongly feel that she is an amazing singer. What about this? Just finish the task as quickly as you can. Just finish the task as quickly as you can. Just here is used to express impatience when giving orders. Just do it! Do it now! So those were all about having a strong feeling towards something. We now have 2 more meanings. These are used very frequently. If I phone my husband and he's at work and he says, "What do you need?" I might say, "I just wanted to tell you that I love you. I just wanted to tell you that I love you." We use just here to reduce the force of a statement and almost to suggest that it's not important. Oh, it's not important. I just wanted to tell you that I love you. Another example, can I just borrow your phone for 1 minute? Can I just borrow your phone? That's all I want. It's not much. Please, can I borrow your phone? And lastly, we can use it to mean simply or only. I'm just a student, so I can't afford it. I'm simply or only a student, so I can't afford it. Okay, so we have those 7 usages. Let's test you once again to check your understanding. What is just being used for in this sentence? You should call Tom. He is just the man for the job. I might have given it away with my hand. You should call Tom. He's just the man for the job. It's the third one to express a precise or exact meaning. He is the exact man for the job. And the next sentence, I don't want to hear any excuses, just be quiet. I don't want to hear any excuses, just be quiet. Which meaning is it? It's usage number 5 to express impatience when giving orders. So we've already spoken about already and just, but we still haven't spoken about still or yet. So let's move on to these last 2. I mentioned earlier that still can be a little bit tricky. This is because it can have various applications. Let's take a look. We can use it to describe something that is going to happen in the near future. In this case, it's used in a negative context. I've been waiting for 20 minutes, but he still hasn't arrived. Still is often used with continuous grammar, describing an action that is continuing and hasn't finished yet. He is still washing his car. He is continuing to do so. He hasn't finished yet. This can imply that somebody is taking longer than they should, or something is taking longer than it should. He's still cleaning his car. He's still out there. He loves that car. The last use of still is to talk about habits. In particular, habits that have not changed, even if they maybe should have changed. An example, he's 35, but he still lives with his mum. Obviously, it's absolutely fine to live with your mum when you're 35, whatever works for you. I mean, the housing prices now. Moving on. However, there is that implication that it's not normal to do that. It's a habit that should have been broken according to society. Another example, do you still go to that nightclub? Oh, we stopped going ages ago. It's implying, oh, you still do that? Oh, we stopped that ages ago. It doesn't always have to be negative. Do you still work for Google? For example, do you still work for Google? Yes, cool. So there's still for you. It's used to describe something that's going to happen in the near future or likely to happen in the near future, an action in progress that still hasn't finished, or to talk about a habit that hasn't changed, sometimes with an implication that it should have changed. I hope that's clear for you. If you want to test your understanding even more, there is a quiz in the PDF. Finally, let's talk about yet. This adverb of time has a couple of meanings, but the most common one is to express that something's going to happen soon. Have you finished your homework yet? I expect you to finish it soon, but I don't know if you've completed the task or not. Comparing this to already, have you already finished your homework? It implies a little bit more that I'm shocked that you've done it so soon. Have you already finished your homework? If I say, have you finished your homework yet? There's no strong implication that you've done the homework quicker or slower than expected. Have you still not finished your homework? That implies that your homework is being completed at a much slower rate than expected. There is another meaning of yet, and it's similar to the meaning of nonetheless. Nonetheless. What a great, a great word to say. Nevertheless was always a favourite of my students. Nonetheless means despite what has been said or done. It's similar to but. Nonetheless. He's retired, yet he still continues to work. He's retired, nevertheless, or nonetheless, he still continues to work. Right, that is it for today's grammar lesson. Now it's time to check your understanding by completing the quiz in the PDF. If you want to download that, just click on the link in the description box and it'll arrive straight in your inbox. Don't forget to check out NordVPN. Go to nordvpn.com/Lucy for a 2-year plan plus an additional month free with a huge discount. Don't forget to connect with me on all of my social media. I've got my Instagram, I've got my website where I've got a fantastic pronunciation tool where you can click on phonemes and hear me pronounce said phonemes. It's great. I love it. If you'd like to improve your listening and vocabulary skills, then you can visit my personal channel where we vlog our lives here in the English countryside, and every single vlog is fully subtitled so you can use it for vocabulary acquisition or listening practice. I will see you soon for another lesson. Mwah! Right.